We're going to take a look at the Excel Wet Vaporizer Kit, and we're going to see what's included in the package and also look at how the unit works, how we take it apart, clean it, fill it with liquid, everything that you need to know. And as you can see, there is an instruction manual included, and we're going to go over basically everything that's in that plus a little bit more. And we also have the USB charging cord that's used for recharging your battery, and we have the vaporizer unit itself. The vaporizer itself is made of two main parts, which are the battery and the tank. And the battery and tank will unscrew from one another, and we can see that the battery has a safety lock feature. If you press the button 5 times, it will activate the battery and it'll turn on. So now we can press the button again and see that it works each time we push the button. And if we press the button again 5 times quickly, then it will lock the battery so that it doesn't turn on while in your pocket or in your purse, so we're not having vapor come out, when you're not trying to use it. Now let's take a look at the tank. This is where the e-liquid would go into the unit. You'd take the mouthpiece off, which unscrews just like a bottle cap. Pull that out, and then the liquid would fill directly into the top. But we can see there's a place right here in the middle that is where the air flows through the middle of the tank. We don't want to get any liquid into that center airflow stem. So now we'll take a look at actually filling the tank with some liquid. We're using a 0 nicotine peppermint here, which is a delicious flavor. And we're just going to put the tip of the bottle right into the top of the tank and kind of hold it to the side. Press and squeeze just to fill up the tank. We want to make sure that we don't overfill it. And then we'll take the cap or the mouthpiece and screw it back on and shake that up a little bit. And then we're going to let this sit for just a few minutes so that the liquid is absorbed into the wick and the atomizer, so that we don't burn the atomizer or the wick when we go to use it. Need to just let that sit for a few minutes so the liquid can absorb into it. Now we're going to reassemble the vaporizer, put the tank and the battery back together. It just screws on the same way we took it off. And we'll press the button, and we can see that activates, and we can now take a puff. Now let's take a look at charging the vaporizer. We just removed the tank from the battery, and the charging cord will attach to the battery just like the tank does. We'll screw that together. And on the other end of your charging cord, you have a USB adapter that can be plugged into your computer. And we also have separate wall adapters that will allow you to plug into a standard receptacle in your house. When we plug this up, we see that the light is red, and so we know that the unit needs to be charged. When it's fully charged, the light will turn green, and then you know to remove the battery from the charger. Make sure to not overcharge your battery. Let's also look at cleaning the vaporizer, which is very important. The battery and tank have an electrical connection between the two, and like any other electrical connection, this needs to be clean and dry at all times. So if it's dirty from carrying it around, or if you've spilled some liquid on it, you should take a Q-tip or a paper towel and clean the battery on the inside and on the outside. Make sure that's clean and dry, and the same thing for the bottom of your tank where it would connect to the battery. This needs to be clean and dry. You could also use some rubbing alcohol to help clean this if it's really dirty. And once that's very clean, we can put that back together and it's ready to use again. Also make sure that the battery is clean before connecting it to the charger. And last but not least, just wanted to mention that the tank provided with the Excel Wet Kit is essentially a disposable part. The heating element lasts typically for about 2 to 3 weeks, and then a new tank would need to be purchased to take its place. As you can see, we have these tanks in a pack of 2. They come in multiple different colors, and although we're using the wet kit and the wet tanks can be reused, we also have other tanks that are available, such as the mega tank, the dry tank, and the pro tank. And we have information on these tanks on other videos that you can take a look at separately if you're interested. And please remember to like us on Facebook at facebook.com/ExcelVapes. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.